with the old shit, in with the new thing. Dark as a motherfucker, color of my moon ring. My mind digital, always stay focused now. Steady, dry, heavy, but this my favorite go around. Love it when it's showtime. Pump the adrenaline, feeling like a kid again. Pass me a mescaline, nigga, I'm a man now. No more pants down, no need for gloves now. No more mask out, grind to your bones show. Foolproof cash route, do it for the.
Yeah, what up, what up, what up, Grumpy OGs, Hannibal Heck, Eddie the Ass Eater, aka Eddie Giggs. We got a good.
I try to get that ass in when I can.
He ain't eating ass in about 4 months, so he's losing that name very fast. But he was at one time the ass eating champion, huh?
I mean, I could compete with the best of them.
He could compete.
I could compete with the best of them.
Oh, I'm good. We're gonna say that. We got a special guest up at the crib. I met him at Shotty's album release party. I had seen him before, actually. I seen him before just on the IG.
He's been on the streets.
And then I saw him. You can't miss him.
No,
because he's very noticeable.
the red bearded man.
Dashius Clay.
Yes, sir.
Pleasure for having.
Thank you for having me.
Coming through, brother.
Word looking out.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was. I called. I asked him once. He said, "I'm down." He sent me a video reply. I was like, "That's pretty
video
fucking
reply.
fresh."
He said, "Word."
I don't even know how to do that.
I get commended on that so much.
I don't even know how to do that.
I always send people video messages.
A fucking nicely edited video message.
No, that wasn't edited.
It was just edited. You put $10,000.
I'm just a pro at it. But no, man, I always
look good. I'm just fucking with you.
I always send people video messages because it's 2022 first of all, and I just feel like when I talk to people, you always get like a better pickup of energy and direction, like you can actually see and hear somebody at the same time. So.
I don't even know how to do that shit. So. It's all good.
Oh, you from Miami?
I'm from Colombia, but I'm basically from Miami at this point.
What age
when you came to
move?
I moved from Colombia to West Palm when I was like 9, and then I moved to Broward until I was like 17. Moved to Tallahassee from 18, and in the past like 15 years, 16 years, I've been in Miami.
Okay. So
you're a Florida boy.
I'm a Florida boy, all the way.
Yes, sir. I didn't know you were born in Colombia.
I'd have never thought you was Colombian.
Well, I do that so immigration won't find me.
What part? Right. What part of Colombia?
Cali.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
I know some dudes from Cali. I can't even talk about.
But I got family in like all places of Colombia, so.
Yeah, I love Colombia.
Colombia's like we were just talking about it. Colombia's the most beautiful place.
I fucking love Colombia.
I'm biased, but of course, like
I'm not from there, and I love it. So forget my bias. I know why you love it, and we can't talk about some of the reasons why you love it.
The food,
yeah. Eddie's favorite food is out there too. Oh yeah,
Colombian butt cheeks.
I heard. I listened to a lot of different joints that you've had. You know what I'm saying? So I did my little homework on you, and I see like. You're all over the place because you can sing, you can rap, you can do, your shit. You got this one joint though that had me like, fuck. I was like a little nervous listening to the motherfucker.
Which one?
Is it Promises? No, it's not Promises. That was dope. You was singing actually on that one. I guess you was killing your girlfriend or
Low.
You're killing her. That's what
low.
You got me low.
Yo,
what?
Because my biggest thing is
I was gonna ask you why you is that a true story? Why you wrote? Not that you killed her.
To
help you write that.
This nigga Heck trying to get blocked back.
Yeah,
you got to see this video.
I feel like 99.
I couldn't watch it in front of my little daughter.
0.9% of like everything that I create comes from like
an influence,
a very big truth. Like usually that's really the only way I can like get into something. Like otherwise it'll take me like months to write something if it's not like.
Yeah, I like what you said in that song. I like. Everyone has had to have felt that. See, you ain't been in love if you ain't contemplating murder. You know what I'm trying to say?
Table so much, man.
I'm moving the table?
Yeah, you got your elbow on the table. You're the only one on the table.
And to me, like, I see it as one.
And that's why I looked at that video, like, you know.
To me, that's like a very basic written song for me, but like heavily fucking emotional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, so like. I just feel like I'm lucky enough to be like one of those type of artists that like is like I dance outside of the box like constantly,
right? And
like everybody already knows that about me, so like I never really have to hide that. Like I have the accessibility and like the resume to be able to just constantly fucking dance wherever I feel like.
Right.
Like that's why like
it shows.
That's why I have so many. Like if you look at my resume over like my discography for like the past like 5 years alone, like. There's really nothing back to back that sounds the same, but it's like you'll know it's me, but it definitely doesn't like there's no pattern.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so I definitely enjoy.
Who are your influences?
I got so many. Like, my family is, of course, Colombian, so I have so many Latin influences.
Right.
My mom was like a big freestyle EDM junkie, so like I have heavy influences on that. I grew up also in the fucking MTV era, so like I have heavy influences on like anything that's rock, rap, R&B, like, and then
what pulled you to rap? Like who you saw, what video you saw, what song did you hear that like say, yo, you know what, I want to be a fucking rapper. Like I want to rap. I want to spit some shit.
I really liked DMX was like the first rapper for me that I was like, yo, I emulated him. I wanted to be like DMX in every capacity possible. Like I got the dog chain. I was damn near like trying to figure out my bark. You know what I'm saying? Like like I had that like feeling of like, yo, it was super raw to be a rapper. And then my friend who actually everybody knows him as No Emotion. I grew up with No Emotion. His big brother used to rap on the back of the bus and get all the girls. So like I wanted all the girls too.
Yeah.
And like I was like, for me to get all the girls like as easily as he does, like I need to be able to rap.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like I had asked him how to rap. So he was like, yo, meet me tomorrow on the bus type shit, and like taught me how to freestyle. And from there I just like I became a spotlight whore.
What school were you going to?
Huh?
What school did you go to?
I went to a school in Davie called Western High School when I was like really like.
I know exactly where's that.
Western High School.
Western. Yeah. I know exactly where that.
It looks Western.
Like, no,
it feels Western.
It feels Western. They didn't have the shit you could tie up the horses to.
It felt like you could
if you rode your horse there, probably.
Yeah.
In Davie, I'm more sure they probably
I'm pretty sure somebody.
That's crazy, yo. I mean, listen, I bug out because I always say in the other stories when I came to Sunset. I walked in to a school that had carpet with their emblem in the motherfucking carpet.
All right.
I was mind blown. Never seen that. I was like, whoa, this is nice out here.
Yeah.
Miami got it nice.
Yeah.
Until you got to the gym part of the shit. The shit stunk. Cheerleaders.
He went to school in one of the jails, one of the rooms in the back of the jail.
Yeah, that was Sunset. I walked in, I was like,
no
windows. I said, why there's no windows? There's a fucking jail right here.
It's strict out. They don't want you to know if it's daytime or nighttime.
It's hurricane proof.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's a good excuse. That's valid.
It is. That's why I have to shut the fuck up. Right. It looks like a fucking prison. No lie.
It does. I ain't gonna lie to them.
It do.
I love it.
All these high schools out here look like prisons.
Yo, so
except
your visuals,
for Miami High.
Your Marco Polo video. I like that joint. That's your latest one, right? That's your newest one.
So, I was in Wynwood walking around. Like I'll be like going around Wynwood every once in a while, like putting stickers up. And
you're a vandal too. Okay.
Yeah, facts.
Beautiful.
For sure.
I like that.
And I see some guy with this sign that says free video, but like I saw him like a little bit up front and I was like, whatever, I just kept walking. Like I didn't really pay much attention, but it was like this big sign. And then when I was walking by, it was like, yo, you got any music? And I was like, yeah, I do got some music. And then like I go show him and he's like, listen, man, I got this whole crew right now with dancers and a camera and all this stuff. And all you gotta do is jump in this van.
No fucking
And I'm like, jump in the van. I'm looking at him like,
this is sound too suspect.
I even say it on camera. I'm like, as long as there ain't no kidnapping shit going on. And he's like, nah, man, you're good. He's like, I literally have a whole crew back there. They're ready to go. Right now, we're looking to shoot somebody. We've been here for like 3 hours looking for somebody.
No fucking
And I'm like, yeah, for sure. He's like, we're exhausted. Like, they're about to clear it if we don't find somebody in the next 10 minutes. So if like you're down to shoot this, we'll shoot it right now. And I'm like, yes. We go back there and they've got an entire professional crew of dancers.
All of those girls that were in that video,
everybody involved in that video, I promise you on God, I've never met any of those people.
That's ridiculous.
Before that day,
stop it.
Any of those people, I don't know none of those people. Like the only person I can tell you their name is actually the director because I've had to tag him so many times. But like, I don't know any of them.
What was the deal there? We'll shoot you the video.
They were like, yo, when I talked to the director who was like the guy in charge of it, he was like, yo, I've been seeing all these videos on TikTok and like. They always do it for all these other people, but they never do it for rappers or singers and stuff.
Right.
So I wanted to be the first one to do it. And I was like, all right. And he's like, yeah, and then a car, and a red NSX 2022 pull up, and this, and then the dancers over there stretching, putting their legs all the way up, and I'm like,
video look like if you did you had to map it out for like a couple weeks and then get all the props and hire girls. I thought you hired those 4 girls.
The vibe, the location, and then I was telling them, and when we were shooting it, I was like, yo, this is so crazy to me because on this block was the first time that anybody ever spray painted my name,
right,
and then. That was like one direction, and then if you take this side, I was like, that was the first place I ever shot a video.
Right.
So I was like, this is even more like meaningful
video,
for me.
I saw another video that had kind of one same visual from there. It's not mortuary.
The mortuary was done in Wynwood also. Yeah,
there's a clip there.
It's close to there.
No, I swear to God, I said, did he shoot this the same motherfucking day?
No, mortuary was shot like 2 years ago.
That kind of look close to it.
Yeah, because Wynwood. I
know.
I'm the biggest please don't shoot in Wynwood guy in the world.
Right.
I'm like, please, when people are like, yo, I want to shoot, I'm like, please, just don't tell me Wynwood. That's all I beg. Like, right. I don't want to shoot there because I feel like
it's oversaturated.
Well, I feel like we have like a million places in Miami that are dope to shoot that like we can shoot. So right. like let's just try a little bit. But I've also been proven wrong a bunch of times when people are like, just give me the chance, and I'm like,
they find this fucking inconspicuous corner and
good job, yeah.
That fucking shot was hard. When the camera came, you're in front of the car.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, this nigga got a gaggle of geese all around him. Fucking camera comes down and you start rapping. I said, who the fuck shot this motherfucker?
But
it was hard as fuck.
I always have to
think, to hear this story.
I always have to think at the same time, like,
that's dope, man.
A large portion of people that watch and listen to our stuff aren't in Miami, haven't been to Miami, aren't going to get to go to Miami. And for them, all this shit is raw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's raw.
So, like, to us, we look at it like, how many times I got to see the same mural?
Yeah.
To them, they're like, I've never seen that in this.
Yeah.
You know, like, so I kind of got to, like, at the same time, be flexible a little bit, like, on these things that I do, because I'm like, yeah, I'm sick of it, but at the same time, I know that there's God knows how many people that aren't sick of it or that haven't seen it and want to see it.
It's always going
for you to be a rapper, already make videos, already fucking record music, and you're walking up fucking Wynwood looking for sneakers or whatever you're doing there, and some fucking random guy says, I want to shoot a fucking video. That's a sign, no? You don't think that's... I'm big on shit like that.
You had to take that.
Fuck.
You had to take that. Because if you would have been crazy if you said, nah, I'm all right, bro.
You understand? Like if someone told me, yo, I found this guy on the street.
Like, how about this? To keep it 100% real, I was more than happy because we haven't shot that video yet because the budget that we wanted to spend on that video with another director, just hasn't happened yet.
Right.
So, like, I even felt like I was cheating on the director, but the director called me the day the video came out. He was like, yo, I would have been more mad if that video just never got done.
Mm.
And he was like, so the fact that video got done, however it got done, I was fucking ecstatic because that's my favorite song.
That was just that one day. That was just that one day that you definitely
shot? Yeah, we shot, bro. It's not to say one day. I've shot videos at that level and that caliber, and those videos take anywhere between 4 to 12 hours easily. Right?
I know.
That video was shot in under 45 minutes. He said 15, but realistically, we did it under 45.
Damn. 45 is a record too,
bro. To get it done like that felt amazing.
That is fucking crazy.
Like, they was on point. The dancers was, I'm telling you, the dancers was stretched out. They was ready to go. They knew how they was dancing. The car pulled up right when we pulled up.
Almost like undermining dancers. This is not no. This is just not some.
Like 45 minutes. You saying?
Papo, they didn't have 4 slack.
We did like 7 takes.
These look like some professional.
No, they had the guy.
This dude paid.
They had the guy with the crane, with the Spider-Man crane. Yeah, he was like, he was like, click. I was like, yo, this is lit.
Yeah, it was. Hey, I'm gonna lie.
And everybody was extremely nice.
That's hard.
That was hard. That was my favorite part.
That's it. So that's already they have like they network
on
for
YouTube,
that.
So, like, what was this stipulation?
Exactly.
Just dude, is that the guy? Literally, I kept waiting for the catch. Right?
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
What's
like,
the catch?
I literally kept waiting, and the guy at the end was like, "Listen, man, I'm gonna send you everything, and just post whatever you want, just tag us if you want to." And like, he was so giving.
That's fucking dope.
That I was still waiting, and then the next day I went to Art Basel, and
it was that week.
I seen him.
It was the Art Basel.
Yeah, it was the Art Basel week. I seen him at an event, and he was like super like, yo, come here, I can hook you up with this, and like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, I met a bunch of fucking really dope people that I was like,
oh, that's dope.
I was like, all right, this was
the networking was worth.
Yeah, I was like, yo, man, I was just happy to be.
Hard as nails. I like that.
That's it.
And I got a dope video.
And you got a dope video.
I'll be out there next year.
Start walking around just to see what's up.
Yo, but when you watch the video of what he put up, the behind the scenes of it, he was there asking for a long time. Like,
he put that
yeah, he put up him asking everybody that was walking by, and there was people that were like, yeah, I'll make music, but like I'm on the clock, man. You know what I'm saying? And like somebody else was like, yeah, I make music, but like I gotta go, and like so he was like giving mad people that opportunity.
Right.
That's
fucking crazy.
Yo, that's crazy. I don't know how a lot of people.
Wait till you see the video.
You said 3 hours they was waiting for somebody.
That's what the quality is super dope. It's not like the dude brought out his iPhone. I'm trying to tell you.
He's talking about spider cranes and all types of shit.
Yeah, flying monkeys, all kinds of shit. This shit was fucking crazy.
Holy shit.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, CGI in that motherfucker.
Yes, sir. That's dope.
Maybe it's possible.
That was real dope.
That was dope. Now listen, I like to put MCs, rappers on blast, on the burner, and whatever you want to call it, to see if you know your history and you know what's the real
We're
deal.
just big on history.
Let's go.
But what is the 5 elements of hip hop?
Oh, you got me there. I don't fucking know.
Boy, this is a common answer.
I couldn't give you two,
this
man.
Is a common answer right now.
I couldn't give you one. How about that?
Yes, you could.
You rap
You
good?
can give me one.
There you go. Rapping is one.
Rapping? Oh, okay, got you. Rapping, beatboxing?
No,
is that not an element?
B-boy.
Break
dancing.
No, I said beatboxing.
We know
beatboxing. I know.
B-boy. I was gonna say that next. Of course, B-boy.
Yeah. Even though beatboxing,
I mean,
squeeze
how
it
could
in.
you not? Yeah, I feel like
You're on the clock. We'll squeeze it in.
That could be.
Shotty, help me out here, man.
That could be your fifth.
Shotty knows that.
No, Shotty already. He already answered. Shotty already answered.
He's an encyclopedia, man.
You're very close. Just think of everything that goes into fucking hip hop.
What do you see when you go to the clubs and when you go to Wynwood and shit like that? Name everything.
Bouncer?
Except for bouncers.
I feel like I just added 2 elements to this fucking
bouncer, strippers,
right now.
Wait a minute, I almost got
From
them
here
all.
on out, there's 7 elements of hip hop.
God.
He said,
The fucking
I'm
beatboxer
extending
and the
it.
bouncer. I just want that to be known that
We need
I
security
extended
in this
that.
bitch.
Yeah, facts.
No,
Is that not a big part of hip hop?
Well,
We're getting bounced out the club.
it's a big part of
Stop
every
it.
of
This
just
is
industry. Period. Yeah. We'll give them to you. We'll give it to you anyway.
Video Vixen 8?
Yeah, well, we can add that.
I'm on a roll
We
here.
can do the new millennium remix.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, well,
Different hip hop, different rules.
No,
No,
it's okay.
There you
Hey,
go.
Listen.
Because think about it now. How important to us? This is not a question. I'm not taking away from anybody. How important is the DJ element in this digital world now when these kids are doing shows? I'm not talking about professional artists. I'm talking about these kids that are doing shows. They're just rapping over their music.
Correct.
They don't need a DJ. They just need someone who knows how to press play and stop.
But we're not. You're talking about show DJs.
I'm just talking about
You still need DJs
That's
to
a
be
show
playing
DJ.
music.
That's just a.
I'm saying
You're a
talking
show
about-
DJ. Don't change that name.
No.
Show DJ.
What I'm saying, the way
You're
you
just
was,
a dude that pushes
the way
the
you
button.
was explaining it was like, yo,
fucking
nobody
shit
do
up.
that shit no
He's
more.
playing your whole set. He's even part of your shit. He's like your hype man.
Okay.
Wait, is DJ not?
Maybe I'm over.
You,
I don't know.
is
you
DJ
and
not
I.
an element?
Yes, of course.
Oh,
it
okay,
is.
I was about to say.
Well, I'm
You
trying-
and I.
I was
You
like,
and
this
I
is just not
know.
even
I'm trying to help you out.
You
Like,
and I
there's
know
no-
this, but
you know.
you're right. They're not doing that no more. But
Right.
you still need a DJ. You're gonna be at a party and all this and that, unless you're gonna be.
Yeah, no, I'm always gonna be on your
a
side of
button
that. But you're
pusher.
talking to the wrong person. We're in the same
I need
era.
security before I need a DJ at this
Beat
point.
the-
I got an iPhone.
Well, listen. The way
got a good
the
playlist.
way these rappers are killing
Let
each
it
other.
run.
Am I wrong? Just proved it, no?
I'd like to
listen.
have a DJ.
The 5 elements.
Give me the 5 elements.
All right, let me know the 5
We gotta
elements.
teach you
Yes,
the
got
5
you,
elements.
got you,
Funny
got
ass
you, got you,
stories.
got you.
I got a good story.
I need to
I
learn
got a
at
good
least.
new millennium story.
The 5 elements. If you're gonna call yourself an MC, if
Or
you're
a
gonna
DJ
call
or
yourself a
anything.
DJ,
If you're gonna be in hip-hop.
anything, and if you're gonna call yourself hip hop,
Uh-huh.
you gotta know these 5 elements.
Okay,
It's important because
I'm ready.
the
very
I'm
important.
ready.
Is DJing,
Okay.
b-boying, breakdancing, graffiti.
Nobody does, by the way, anymore.
See,
No, well, I
No,
mean,
these elements are swayed?
no. They don't. I haven't seen.
I can't.
I haven't fucking seen somebody b-boy and fucking got. When is the last time somebody ended up a fucking dance like this?
You ain't seen that Tide commercial?
If you're in that circuit, you're gonna see it.
The little white boy on that Tide commercial.
I give somebody a $500 challenge to send me somebody b-boy that live.
But look at what you're talking about.
What am I
that's
talking
too
about?
specific.
You're on another level.
I like the challenge.
Give me a club. Give me a club. What club are they b-boy at?
You could even say in the La Esquina de la Abuela, you'll see some b-boy there.
But that's another country.
La Esquina de Abuela. La Esquina de Abuela is sacred.
But
you're allowed to be there.
But
if there's any place,
that's the element. At the end of the day,
listen,
that was one of the.
But Eddie,
hip hop started.
La Esquina should be an
element about it.
La Esquina should be an element.
Said different generations. The rules change.
Okay, I'm sorry to have interrupted.
No, you're not interrupting. What you're saying is what I'm saying.
It's a different generation.
They don't really use a DJ too heavy duty. They don't break dance.
Is it a root element? Yes.
Yeah, it is
100%.
But
that's all it is.
B-boy.
That's what hip hop is.
That's what hip hop is.
That's how hip hop started on certain elements.
You got to know your roots,
right?
Okay, got you. I'm with that.
It started.
You got to understand the roots, right? Now, it's part of it,
right? Definitely,
and it's always going to be part of it.
Yeah.
Because right now there's still b-boy competitions.
I don't think you can take away from the elements. I think you can add. I don't think you can take away.
And then there's MCing.
Okay.
Right? Now the fifth one
is the hardest one for
you can say beatboxing if you want.
Yeah, you can
throw that in there as the fifth. It's really knowledge. Yeah. And knowledge is everything.
But that was the original one. Thurston Howe said that it was
what the fuck is that? Knowledge?
Yes, of yourself, of everything.
That's fucking crazy.
That was the fifth element, yes.
That's such a I feel
oblivious is
I feel semi-whack for not knowing these 5 elements, but I also feel like I'm semi-laughing. Knowledge is a weird fucking thing to throw in there.
Is it?
Is that not common fucking sense?
It's common sense.
Common sense is not common.
But if I could sell common sense,
we just went to the flea market. They were fresh out of common sense.
I feel like that's such a 90s hip hop thing to say.
But
it's just a hip hop thing to say. It is not 90s. It's an 80s thing to say.
80s thing to say.
Okay,
it is.
See, here's the thing: is that
I'm not hating on it, but I feel like we could have picked a better word.
Well, that's what it is, right? But we've had other people change this to production.
But it's I think the fifth.
How is the producer not in this fucking element?
Because it wasn't
because the DJ was the producer.
Yeah, pretty much. We didn't have that producer back then.
They didn't have that.
It wasn't like that when it first started.
So we need like the hip hop elements 3.0.
But mostly anybody that's a producer,
every 10 years there should be somebody that is appointed to look over.
10's a little short.
Yeah, no,
20.
I think 10 is feasible. The world changes in 10 years.
Now it changes a lot faster.
I don't think.
I think from the 80s to 90s it changed a lot.
And for the 90s, 2000, it doubled. And for 2000 to 2020, it quadrupled.
But see, it's the same thing with the whole Bible, right? That ain't changed, right? That hasn't changed.
Whoa, that was deep.
Well, it is. Hip hop. That's the Bible.
I never even knew Eddie.
That's the Bible. That's the Bible. Those are the chapters. Chapter DJing, chapter b-boying, chapter.
You just went totally Kanye on us.
Nah.
What if dog was
Gemini?
C18?
We Geminis, bro.
That's deep.
I think he's a June Gemini.
Oh my god!
I think Kanye's a June Gemini, right? Yeah, he's a June Gemini.
I don't know.
He's a Brewski?
He's a Tupac Gemini. That's why he's wild. Nobody want bitch.
Can you give me one while you're out with it? Talk about the Bible.
Everyone needs Jesus in their life.
Everybody does. Listen, I imagine you could probably
yeah, we got to revamp.
You could probably argue this. It's arguable.
No, not at all. I won't argue that. You do not revamp that.
That's take away. That's an ad.
That stays. The fifth element is what you want. You could pick whatever the fuck you want.
I'm not against.
But the core is the core.
Can keep knowledge.
You can't. You want to keep knowledge, but you're not gonna keep DJing. You're not gonna keep b-boying.
Knowledge is pretty fucking priceless.
Knowledge is like you said, common sense.
I just feel
knowledge is another word.
That could be interchangeable.
You know what happens? You know what I heard when you said knowledge? I felt like I heard. The Captain Planet kids, like Earth, Wind, Water, knowledge.
We was definitely from a whole different era. You even mentioning Captain Planet to me.
Facts. I love that shit.
Yeah, nah.
That's good.
I'm actually a little heartbroken.
I almost understand them. It almost aged me 18 more years right now.
Just made me feel real old right now.
Like I was like, what time is it? 9?
I don't know whether to be happy or
sleep.
depressed.
Time for my nap.
Haven't eaten ass in 4 months.
Right. You know we're older. We need naps.
Like, come on.
This is facts.
He destroyed my whole shit.
Oh, man.
So hold on. So can we just confirm that you label yourself as an entertainer, not a rapper?
An artist.
Well, I mean, you're an artist.
Well,
I'm talking about an entertainer. Because are you going to call yourself a rapper?
No, I don't really call myself a rapper at this point.
All right, no.
Yeah, facts.
I appreciate
I can fucking rap better than most of these rappers.
And I can concur. Because I heard it and I know.
But I don't. You know,
but
like,
you're not what we call it. Like you're not.
No,
like
because
in
to call myself a rapper would be unfair to rappers, and to be unfair to what else I do. Like,
because you sing.
Exactly, that's what I'm
so
saying.
So you're just an all-around entertainer.
Yes, 100%.
Don't just say because he sings he can't be called a rapper.
But I feel though, like I'm not saying because I'm saying, are you titling yourself just as a rapper?
No.
Are you calling yourself a rapper? And he's saying no. So and that's fine because he's more than that. He doesn't just rap.
And the reason why
I sing, but I will say this: the core of everything that I do is rap.
Correct. That's where you got.
Like that's my influence 100%.
Correct.
Like I got to the point where I was just like producing like and writing songs, and like I just kept feeling like certain people weren't getting certain things in the same way that I wanted them, and like I just felt like I should do these things. And then the more I got confident with that was the more I got confident with like what I was doing, and like that's when I really started stretching outside of rap.
Because you got the concept of rapping because your bars is right, you know, like your delivery's dope. So you got the concept.
Yeah.
That's hands down no problem. But you know, I'm an old ass motherfucker, and I grew up in this hip hop. I did the groundwork for this shit called hip hop. Yeah.
But that's definitely my backbone. That's my roots.
No, I know. But then that's why I say, don't call yourself a rapper.
Yeah.
If that's not what it is, you're an entertainer.
Call
yourself an entertainer and represent what you're doing, and that's fine that you got the influence of hip hop, which is rapping, and you doing your thing. That's a blessing because you're making money off of that.
Yeah,
but
facts.
To be walking around and saying, "Yeah, I'm a rapper," and then you can't tell me the 5 elements of hip hop.
And I definitely feel like
get like
even saying that,
old man upset. I get grumpy.
Well, how about this? Even saying that, I feel like the energy is different. Like this may sound like weird, but like I feel like when I felt like I was a rapper, my energy was different than how I feel now.
Okay.
Like I definitely felt more aggressive when I felt like I was a rapper.
Right.
As you should be.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what it is. Right. You know.
Facts. Like I definitely had more fang.
Yeah. If you're singing, you ain't barking at the bitch.
Yeah. Facts. Yeah. But like now, I'm at a point where like I'm just fucking flexible with it, like,
and that's dope, and that's it.
Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with this. This question comes up because everybody that we talk to, not interview or bring on the show, just talk to in life, in this generation, and they rap or they entertain or whatever. They tell us they rap in the beginning. Mm-hmm. At the end of our 2-hour conversation, 1-hour conversation, half an hour conversation, we say, "So you're not really like a rapper, like well." No, I'm not a rapper then. I'm an entertainer. Just call me entertainer, right? Gotcha. How many times that happened? We're like, okay, so don't call yourself a rapper.
Yeah.
You call yourself an entertainer, because then it got us a little mad at the way they were answering us. Like, if we were wrong, we're like, nigga, we ain't wrong. But you ain't a rapper. You're an entertainer.
Yeah. I'm an entertainer.
Now, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these dudes, right? So that's why this question comes up. And I
ask the MC.
This is what really brings up, this is like the meat and potatoes of what really brings up these subjects. About 3-4 years ago, we had this little white boy. I'm not even going to tell you his name. He wanted to be a rapper. It was like a Thursday. He woke up and said, "Mom, I want to be a rapper." And by Friday night, he was a rapper because his mom paid for it, right? A lot of money. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. He paid us to make him a rapper. I mean, you can't write this story, okay? This is fucking not made up.
Songs written,
so in a year,
made, videos
I wrote some joints for him. My brother fucking molded his whole career. Got him fucking 1 million views on YouTube off his first video. Got him on fucking Jumper 20, like all this, No Jumper, all this a lot of exposure he got. Paid for
it. Paid for
fucking rolling loud, but went everywhere. My brother sent him anywhere. So this motherfucker was like kind of like the road man in charge of. So he took their ass, him and some other motherfucker to on a cruise just to relax. Come on, we're gonna go on a cruise. Just you know what I'm saying? Like the motherfucker had a good fucking life for this whole year. The bread was paying for it, all because of the bread. Dude was fucking about $1.25, fucking wet, skinny little fucking scrawny nerd. He wanted to be a rapper. Okay, cool. So I wrote the song for him, and I watched the dude. He had to pay me for every second I was just next to the kid because I just didn't want to be with the kid. So he was like, "You come in the studio?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't think I can make it." And then my brother be like, "Yo, he's gonna pay you $1,000 just to be there." I can make it. So then we there, right? So now I'm not just gonna sit there. Now I'm gonna be who I feel you paid me to be. So while he's rapping and he can't get the fucking line, I'm like, No, why are you reading it? You sound like you're fucking reading it. I'm yelling at the kid like he's my fucking son. The kid's losing fucking confidence by the fucking second. I know he can hear me. I'm outside the booth. I'm not even pressing the button for him to hear me, right? That's how loud I was. And then he fucking I go, "Motherfucker, shit!" And the kid goes, "You know I can hear you." I go, "I know, you suck." Right? Get the fuck back in there. Hurry the fuck up. And he tried to walk out. I go, "Bitch, I'm fucking married with children. It's 2 in the fucking morning. You ain't walking out shit. Get your ass back up in there. I'm over here. You get your fucking ass up in there." Remember? Push his ass back up in there. Now it's time for his first show. This is not a show. This is a showcase. We got a bunch of fucking people who really matter who are going to hear you fucking rap. And not only him, but a bunch of people. And you got to showcase your fucking lit. We go to do our first rehearsal. Put the shit on, and it's just the instrumental. And he's like, "Oh, I don't hear my lyrics on there." "Why would you have to hear your lyrics?" I'm gonna say it with it, right? We don't do that here, brother. This is a showcase. You gotta rap. You gotta show your shit. You're not gonna rap over your fucking lyrics, you know?
Like a
and that kid folded like he never did it. He never did the show.
He folded up.
3 months later, 3 months later, money ran dry and it was done. No more rapping.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you don't know.
Well, your new name is MC. I don't know. Get the fuck out of here.
It takes a lot of work to be an artist and a
It
rapper.
doesn't happen in a day or a week or a year.
It definitely doesn't.
And guess what? When you want to wake up one day and say I want to be a rapper, it's not like you want to be an astronaut or a dentist or a fucking doctor where you get schooling for this.
But you know what?
For me, it's in you. If it was in you, it's in you. It's not.
It's really hungry.
You don't wake up on Wednesday and say I want to be a rapper.
He had a great start.
It'll never happen.
If the kid was hungry, he had a great start. And he could have kept going with it.
That's
but
not how that works, though.
He had no hip hop influence in his
crazy
life.
shit in this game,
in Kentucky.
it works in all different fucking directions.
Hopping every day. He did
There's
nothing
people that's
hip
walking
hop
down,
at all.
but
No rapping.
There's people that's
nothing.
walking on the street that ain't do shit, and it's probably just said something, and they was like, "Oh yeah, rapping," and he got signed because, oh man, I like
that
it.
kid would have not.
It's just
no fucking personality.
He had a
fucking
good
was nerd,
start.
man.
If he would have worked, I'm not saying he could have done it. Because he was whack.
But you don't hear about
But
longevity.
damn, if
like
you
that.
have that hunger, you
That's
you
not
had a
longevity
lane already.
ever.
Yeah, like you don't hear about nobody with longevity like that.
It doesn't work like that.
Like people can have their moment, that's cool, but like the real people that like last in this game and like
That's
don't
not
want
how
to
they
worry
get
about
in,
like a
right.
retirement fund, like they haven't been doing this for a week.
Well, he tried, and it cost him a lot of bread.
Some of these one hit wonders is out there.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they did it. It's just horrible.
Horrible.
But
man.
they fucking making guap off of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's to me, it's like it's not far fetched.
It's not. But that dude.
It's just he didn't have the charisma for it. He didn't
had
have
nothing.
that. He had nothing. Like he was to me. Like I don't even know how 21 Savage is popping. Because he's like the grumpy
21
dog.
Is wrong. What are you talking
Lord.
about? I like 21
Send his ass back to
He's
fucking
too raw.
Europe.
No, why?
He's whack. He's garbage.
But why is he garbage though? Hold
Trash.
on.
No, because I've heard it. I've heard his
but
shit.
you can't just say
He
trash.
sounds like
I don't
Droopy
think
Dog
he's-
rapping.
I don't think he's 100% garbage. I don't think he's great at all.
Do you like 21
at all?
Savage?
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Do you hate 21 Savage?
I'm not.
I don't hate him.
like that with
Yeah, I don't. I just told you, I don't hate him.
I don't hate him as a person. I don't hate him as a person.
When
I hate
21
the way he
Savage,
raps.
He's too
when
simple.
21 Savage comes on in the club,
Stop it. Yeah,
like-
you're right. It's 22-year-olds in the
it's
club.
like, yo, it's a
I
take.
can understand that.
I'll be feeling.
You're right.
Yo,
They don't give
man,
a
let
fuck.
me tell you, man.
You know what energy that when I
They
know
don't give
I know
a
the
fuck.
energy you're talking about.
They
You know what
drunk
energy
high
that
and all
we would do
that.
the
We
same
was 22.
energy? But what song will come on for the same energy? MOP will come on, and that fucking club will rush up. And that's lyrical, that's beats, that's everything. This little guy said,
I can't agree.
I'm a cat in the hat, run it back. And
no, man. You say it faster than him.
I can't do it that slow.
Hold on.
He sounds like he on perks, and he's even
in defense. Can anybody? Okay. How about this?
Shut your 21.
It's real
how about
simple.
this? Can somebody give me the lyrics to the hook of Annie Up?
Annie Up? That's that shit?
I want the hooks.
I don't know the entire fucking hook.
What's the point of that?
Yeah. But that's...
if I hear it, I know it.
What about it though?
That's much better than what 21
hook,
did.
That hook body will.
I'm not saying the energy on it. I'm not saying the energy.
You're gonna put 21 against MOP?
No.
Are you insane?
Dashius Clay.
Please, moly.
Yes.
Don't you start hip hop lessons in here.
I'm not talking about.
I don't want to hear hip hop lessons.
Hold on.
We're gonna keep it real simple.
You're telling me that Drake 21 Savage. BS on that bullshit, and that's it. It's just two words.
Drake should have done himself a favor.
You give me a total of like 5 lyrics on the MOP track.
Drake, that song would have been better if 21.
Raw, but
it would have been better if 21 Savage.
But you're not gonna sit here and make me.
If 21 Savage was off that like Drake song, it would have been better.
The lyrics on Annie Up MOP are not that life changing.
Fuck 21.
21s are not.
I'm not saying
you know who better than 21?
Hold on, I'm fighting one argument at a time.
But you just said MOP's not life changing. That means that fucking 21 is not even nowhere on the plateau.
But I'm just saying the
Island
lyrics.
Boys
You guys attacked the lyrics of 21,
man.
You guys
Island Boys.
But there wasn't that many lyrics on MOP's Annie Up either.
MOP bodies 21.
Yo, are you kidding me?
What lyrics?
What lyrics?
I need the lyrics.
Any day.
What are the lyrics?
If you want, look them up. You're gonna, it's gonna blow your mind what the fuck they saying.
They're so lyrical.
You're gonna be like, holy
they're so
shit.
lyrical that I can't.
I've been listening to 21 Savage all this time.
21 saying, I'm a cat.
Why?
In the back, bring it back. Hey, let's Jack. That shit is not lyrical.
Oh my god.
He didn't even write that.
So hold on.
He freestyled that.
You want to be real? It's talking about jacking
Take
somebody.
off. Take things off.
That's our overdubs.
Take chains.
Those are overdubs. Which I know you don't know. If you don't know about that, then that's not hip hop either. All right? When you're in the studio, you do overdubs. This millennium does it. This millennium does that one take. If
21 would do 21 would go, take mix up. Take things off.
Gaga.
Drop a pill.
I just don't like that there's no energy behind it.
There's no energy.
He has no energy.
21?
Yes,
He makes you take 2 parts.
Yes, because every song in his sound the fucking
Don't hate the game. I mean, what is it?
That's not the game. Yeah, you don't even know that.
Listen,
don't hate the player, hate the game.
No, we're gonna play a new game.
He did a cheat code.
He did a cheat code. I want to see.
He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be the laziest rapper ever and get away with it," and y'all mad at me.
I'm not. Listen.
No.
I'm far from mad at him for making money.
I'm being annoyed.
I'm great. I applaud him for making money because if you're that whack and you're making money, I salute you.
It's not him you gotta be mad at. It's the people who buy it.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so hold on.
Whoever buys it.
So the hook is that fool kidnapped that fool.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time when you'll see the man.
Yeah.
Get up off
we
those
taking
goddamn
motherfucker. Give me your fucking shit.
And
what does 21 say?
All you new millennium niggas, get up off those goddamn diamonds. That's what he says.
That's what he says.
That's the remix.
Yo, man, I don't.
We was violent.
I don't know. I just feel like
aggressive.
That energy right there, you can't buy that fucking energy. 21 Savage can't mimic that fucking energy. Okay?
But he also gets to leave the stage without sweating.
That's not good. You want to know why? Because he perspired.
You as an entertainer should not have ever said
He's
that.
so sweet.
But if
He
you watch
perspired.
Because if you're not sweating on the stage, then you ain't do
I'm
shit.
120% energy on stage, but I'm just speaking for him. I'm like, yo, man,
don't back up.
I gotta go change, man. You get the fucking walk to the club.
He's trash. Don't back up a trash talker. He's trash.
I cannot compare him to no ladies rapper.
That's always listen. I don't dislike any other ones.
Those are rappers in the 90s, you know?
Like, how did you... Listen, blessings to you that you making money off your
I'm not mad
shit.
about that. Make bread. That don't make me mad.
Your bread, but you gaga. Like, straight.
He really doesn't impress
I like
you.
Who else do you listen to?
You Metro Day bologna sandwiches.
Who do you like really?
The list of people that I listen to is weird because I'm listening.
Rap-wise.
Oh, rap-wise? Then y'all were gonna hate
He's
my
21
list.
Savage. He likes 21 Savage.
He started there.
I listen to I listen to Dirk. I listen to Gates. I listen to Lil Baby. I listen to.
All right, but they sound way better. They sound way better than 21.
But I still listen to older music too. Like I listen to old 50 Cent records. I listen to fucking. I was listening today to Nas, DMX, and Mario, Sincerity. Like I listen to. If you're in my car, rap is probably like 20% of what I listen to though.
Right.
Like I even posted it the other day. My top artist this year I think was Miles Davis.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm listening to that. I'm listening to EDM. I'm listening to rap. I'm listening to R&B. I'm listening to Spanish music.
Right.
But that's why my music come out the way it come out because I'm not heavily influenced by anything.
I ain't even mad at 21. No. But don't tell me he's lyrical. I cannot play that. I cannot pass on this. I just cannot do that.
No, I didn't mad at him.
I didn't say he was lyrical, but I like him.
Compared to MOP.
You try.
The energy levels.
I brought MOP up for a reason, though. I think he said MOP.
I know.
No, I said if you put MOP in the
that's
club,
what it was.
That energy is the same as how these kids react to 21.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you put
and they're going nuts.
This is what I'm saying.
But
like
the energy doesn't match the music.
If you put MOP in the club right now, there's no 808.
No, but you can't do that right now. In a club that's
I'm
that's
saying
MOP
and
22
got no
30-year-old.
Right, okay, I mean.
But I'm saying, like, what rules
in
today's club?
I go listen to fucking bass music all day.
But I'm saying, what rules in the club right now? I feel you. Look, like I'm not against you guys holding on to what you love.
Let's be real. No, he's right.
I'm not against you guys holding on to what you love. That's you have every right.
No, it's not holding on. I like progression.
Time changes. And if you want to win in the club right now, what's hot is hot. And it's hot for a reason. It's not hot for no reason.
You want to know what changed? People are more about the beat than the lyrics in this generation.
But isn't music always a seesaw of extremities?
That didn't answer what I just said, though.
Of course it does.
No, I'm going to tell you why.
How about this? Music is always, to me, like, it'll be so heavily on some, like, rap bar shit, and then it'll go heavily into some, like mumble vibes, right? And then it'll go back. Like I just feel like it's always extremes. Like we're gonna always love a certain thing extremely until it's not cool anymore, and then the complete opposite is always what's cool. No, and then the complete opposite of that is always what's cool.
See, my difference is that I feel like you tarnishing what it is. If you call and I'm only saying if you call yourself hip hop,
it's the evolution.
If you say you hip hop and you're a rapper and you this and that, then this applies to you. If you don't call yourself that, this doesn't apply to you.
Right, but also this.
That's all I'm saying.
That's like saying
that's just in a way
somebody saying I'm American, and you're like, all right, well, tell me about America's origination and history. I bet you 90% of kids that are from America don't have no knowledge of that. I don't mean to disrespect America.
Is there real American history?
I don't have nothing against hip hop, but I just didn't know the 5 elements. You know,
it doesn't make you you're not hip hop, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You do the music. You got the rap element from it. And that's what you do,
but that's life.
Exactly.
Like that's
and you don't have to.
We
don't tarnish because see,
I don't think it's tarnishing.
Yes, it is. If you fucking MCing, you gotta be an MC.
I'll give you this. It's unintentional tarnishing.
Okay. All right.
I think it's just the evolution of hip hop. This is the evolution. We don't have to like it. What's coming after this? Don't think it's ever going back to what we want.
Because it started ABC rap. It started. Very simple, hip, how the hip,
but it was clear.
Yes,
now you can't.
But it was simple.
But when is the last time you ever bought a Christmas tree and thanked the seed?
I mean, that's real deep.
I never seen the seed.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not. We're not disrespecting the seed. We appreciate the Christmas tree, but at this point, we just care about lights and Christmas ornaments. Like,
but they do grow a lot of Christmas trees to cut them down to be in a lot of houses.
There's a lot of rappers that drop songs every day. We're not. There's a couple. There's a couple in there that appreciate the seed.
And there's some that
I'm just saying. Like, I think it's unintentional.
You know when you're gonna really understand this? In 15 years, when the music sounds so bad, but what you're doing, you're gonna be like, "How the fuck did we get here?"
I respect.
You understand what I mean?
Like I said, I think it's unintentional tarnishing. Like I don't think anybody's doing it to disrespect. I think we're just constantly looking how we can push boundaries. And
I can't put you in that element because you don't sound nowhere near close to 21. You don't have that vibe. Your energy is not there. So you body this dude. I don't know how you like him when you don't sound nothing like him. And I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not putting you in that.
I just appreciate things for what they are. Like I said, like if I'm in the club, it would make no sense for me to be in the club and hate that. If I hate 21, I hate like 30 other rappers.
Yeah, I'm on your
I
side.
mean, I'm on.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm almost there.
How can we put it? I'll put it to another perspective. Ready? In 1990, in the 90s, 21 would have came out, he would have never made it.
Of course not. But like I said, that's a seesaw. That's
I'm telling you,
that's
this
a
is
complete
the
other
evolution of
side.
hip hop. This generation, they like this.
And
this
the next generation is going to sound nothing like 21.
No, you're right. It's going to evolve.
And then 21's going to hate.
Thurston Howell said it the best. No music in any genre has ever gone back to its original form.
Of course not.
It never will. It just
won't. There's always
going to be spitters.
We're going to constantly try to push boundaries.
It's just not going to be the pop because that's not what's selling. If it's 6, 10,
like
12-year-olds
even
want
the best rappers
21,
today,
they're not going to push spitters. They're going to push niggas
the
who sound like
rappers
21.
with the best bars today are not going to rap like the rappers with the best bars in the 80s and the 90s.
Never.
And that's not to take away from like, Big Daddy Kane or like Nas or like none of these guys like that, but like it's going to rap differently. Like Lil Baby going to say some shit, they're going to blow your mind. Kevin Gates going to say something, they're going to blow your mind, but they're going to say it in a different way.
Yeah. But I like those dudes. They say something. Spitters. Kevin Gates is dirty.
They talking some shit.
Like
and they talking clear.
Yeah.
Even with the southern accent that the baby, like whatever.
Gates is dirty as fuck too though.
You can understand them. Savage, it's not that I don't even want to understand it because he just sounds like Droopy Dog.
I like that. I don't know why. I've always liked that he raps like that.
Yo, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, but teach his own. That's why.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
If I hear one song like that, I'll bop. Second song, I'm at 3 in a row. I'm gonna be like, yo.
But if you're in the club. And there's a bunch
of
bad bitches around. There's a bunch of bad bitches
are
around
shaking
you.
their ass on me. I'm fucking loving that song.
They are not doing that to Annie Up.
I get you.
There is not a goddamn girl in the whole club twerking to Annie Up. I promise you.
Well, yeah, the twerk wasn't.
And then you're gonna look at me and you're gonna go.
No, yeah, listen, I understand, but that's two different
on that bullshit.
On that bullshit.
On that bullshit.
You're talking about
he's right.
Shit to that. I mean. I don't know.
We weren't talking about twerking. We were talking about real hip hop.
Listen.
But twerking is important. That's another element.
That's another element.
It's a club element.
It's gonna be the 10 Commandments.
That's a club element.
Listen, twerking.
I saw a meme the other day that said like the new generation killed Biggie's 10 Commandments.
I don't see how crack selling is
crack selling. Crack is selling. Man, that shit still sells. They still making cookies.
I just want to know.
Yeah, just like when 21 Savage says that Nas was irrelevant.
Yeah, well, that kid, my favorite is when Michael Rappaport says it shows that you don't know.
No, but then Nas is an ill
music.
Ill dude. What he did?
He made a song with Critter.
Say, come on, son.
That shows a lot.
Let me show you what this rap game is.
And how did you guys feel about that? Did Nas get a pass for working with 21 Savage?
You know why? Because he was a bigger man. He could have. You know why? Because he could have bodied him. He could have bodied him.
Pass, you mean?
Nas could have killed him.
21 said he's irrelevant.
Because you guys don't like 21. So Nas, is it okay for Nas to work with the enemy?
Nas did the right thing. He did the political
Nas
move.
did that to show him, you're my son.
Yeah, you my son. I'm gonna show you here.
Who snapped harder on that song?
Nas all day. Don't you ever compare any of these kids to Nas? I don't want to hear it.
How about this?
You about to lose a fan right now.
The first song.
The first song. What's the name of Nas' first album?
The first song I ever performed in history on a stage was If I Ruled the World. Okay. I can still rap If I Ruled the World bar for bar.
That's too pop for me.
I'm just saying. I can give you any Nas. You can ask me any Nas question. What's the name of his first album?
I just did.
Damn, now you got me. I Am?
Ooh. No. You're 3 albums away.
You're right, Illmatic.
Okay. Illmatic.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Whatever.
No, for me,
I
Am was his first album. How about that?
I understand. Yeah, that's why.
But to the rest of the 400 million people in the world, it was Illmatic.
Yeah, facts. Okay, but you're right. But to me, I Am was the first album that I bought. I bought that in New York.
Great album.
Oh, and you bought it in New York?
And I bought it in New York.
But did you buy it in Queens?
That's a great question.
Right? Because if you bought it in Queens, that'll be official.
It was at a mall.
Maybe you went to Queens Center
Mall. Was it in the circle with 3 floors, 5 floors?
Yes, because I had French fries on the third floor.
You bought it in Queens.
On the third floor.
Relax.
On the third floor was the food.
Yeah.
So I was definitely there. In Queens?
In Queens.
Look at that.
Queens Center Mall.
Look at that.
Obviously, it's Columbia's over there. Jackson Heights is right there.
I'm saying though, but I'm gonna.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense now.
My history is going good.
I could have thought, I swear to God, heck, believe me, when I seen him on the streets, and I've always seen him with a red beard.
We'll talk about it later.
Debatable.
I always seen him with a red beard.
Facts.
Never seen him with no other color beard. I always thought he was fucking from Ireland. Like I thought you was an Irish
It's
motherfucker.
It's possible.
But you see the fucking stereotype on this motherfucker?
Yeah, I said,
You
look
thought he
at
boxed too?
this Irish motherfucker.
You think he was
can rap.
boxing?
No, I said this is an Irish rapping motherfucker right here.
Well, you got some Irish in you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
But are there
How'd
any
you get
good-
light eyes? Both your parents Colombian?
Yes.
Yeah, you was on the
That's
good
a
side of
rarity.
Colombia.
Yeah, I am. I'm a rare.
You see, they're out there.
But I've got some Spain also on my
Oh,
family.
there you go. That's
Down the road,
it.
Yeah,
Well, they conquered all the Spanish countries and shit.
that's what we do.
It's
It's in the blood.
the conquistador. Look at the Kanye talking over here.
Give me a Kanye.
Yo,
You already gave me the Kanye fan.
Kanye,
in the
he's your
beginning.
biggest fan.
I
he's
told him.
dying to
I
give
told
me
him at the
Kanye,
beginning. I
man.
was like,
Biggest
listen,
fan.
man. I was like, I told him. I was like, I love Kanye. I think he's great. I'm one of his biggest fans. But I don't think that I would ever be the guy that stands behind him and goes, yeah, because I just never know what he's gonna say. Like,
Right.
ultimately, sometimes I'm like, he sounds crazy, but that shit was dope.
But I'm with it.
That was dope. But
Yeah.
I may not agree.
You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out.
But I don't think I feel like that about any human in this fucking world. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to stand behind no human and be like, yeah, because I don't know. That's just me. I like it.
Right.
No,
I'm
with
definitely
you.
strong,
Listen,
opinionated in my own opinions.
and that's how you should be.
So like, I'd like.
No, it's rough. It's rough. This whole politics shit is rough.
I'm gonna send you a copy of the Illmatic, Nas Illmatic.
I have that album. That's a great album.
That's the
Listen,
Bible.
I could probably recite half of those lyrics, if not way more than half.
All right, good. I'll let you slide on that one then.
Yeah, I had a brain fart, and I thought about like going back to New York. and I
No,
was
but
like,
that's it. What you bought and you remembered, that's what it was. Yeah.
Get Stillmatic. It's a good one too.
I have. Listen, the only albums
King Disease 3.
I heard that, and I got to meet Hit Boy like a week ago, so that was super dope.
Yeah, there
Good
you
timing.
go. Okay. All right, we'll let you slide.
I'll let you slide.
You got the Nas. Wait, do you have the Nas album right next to the 21 Savage album on your shelf?
You don't
On-
even
on-
have
on
no
what-
more.
on
Like,
what
what
shelf?
Yeah,
What album?
His fucking
All
his
digital.
phone shelf.
On what
I know.
shelf?
I forgot what era. it
No, it ain't even that though.
I
But,
forgot my
but, but
CDs.
it's like there's different strokes for different folks, and I feel like I'm 10 different people. So like, it depends on like if a girl's coming over, it's different than if
Oh,
if,
man.
if,
The
if
girl
I'm,
coming
if I'm
over,
hanging
12
with my
plays
family,
being
or if I'm
played.
going to the studio, or if I'm
I'm
going
still
to go watch
fucking with R. Kelly.
a show, or if I'm going to like, I feel like everything has its place.
Right.
Like that, but like I said, like that goes back to why my music is the way it is, because like I'm definitely, like I said, I'm 10 different people in
No,
one.
and that
I got
right there that's the evolution.
Yeah.
That's worth seeing.
Yeah.
That it morphs a bunch of different shit
Or
together.
hybrids.
It's
Yeah,
all
man,
evolution.
and that's cool. I dig it. I'm not mad at that at all. At the end of the day, we're putting out good music, and that's what's the most important part of it.
Whatever your favorite shit was when you were growing up, being a kid. I don't care if it was fucking collecting garbage
Right,
packets.
so it was
Whatever.
Planet. What was it Captain Planet?
Whatever,
Planet.
whatever it was, when you get all that, when all that shit fades away and you don't have it no more, and that's when you miss it. And that's when you complain about it. That's how we feel about hip hop. Like, fuck. Not that we hate. I hate what's going on. I can name a bunch of artists I like now. I hate that 40 of them sound the same, but I can the 7 that don't sound the same. I fucks with them. You dig? But what I'm trying to say is like, it's just different because we grew up in the best generation of hip hop.
I'm gonna tell you why
you're right
I
after that.
get that, but you gotta
That's
understand.
but
I'm a producer,
that's what we're missing.
So my job is constantly to find what's next.
But that's good.
Yeah,
Like,
there's nothing
I
wrong
know
with what you're
it's
doing.
taking
Like
Nobody's
I never get stuck on
Nobody-
things because I'm
no.
like
Yeah,
yo,
you
I
should
constantly
not.
gotta find.
And
Yeah,
again,
you're
that's
involved in that. Like,
how do we push?
Because you didn't walk up in here saying, "Yo, yeah, nigga, I'm hip hop" or whatever.
Yeah.
That's when this would
Yeah, okay,
involve
yeah,
you in it,
I-
and I'd be
I-
like,
I-
all right, now you
it's a
talking shit
different
because you ain't hip hop, nigga, because you ain't come in like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So what I'm saying is it's the people that say they are and then don't know the history.
Right.
That's what gets me all going. Because when our parents said that music sucked and shit like that, they didn't know what that was because they wasn't from my parents. My mother's Cuban, my father's Argentinian. They grew up over there. They didn't. You don't know what the fuck was hip hop or none of this rap shit. They saw us breakdancing on linoleum on the street. They were like, "What the fuck are these kids doing?"
But just how our
You know what I'm
parents
saying?
hated our
But-
shit,
but see, the thing is-
the
thing is,
they'll hate our shit.
we
so.
can say that because we grew up in what this is called hip hop. We seen it from the birth of it.
Yeah.
So when we say that's just whack, and you say, you're just old, you don't know. No, motherfucker, I know, because hip hop is my shit. We grew up in this shit. That's not hip hop.
I'm trying to think
And
what I
to
think
me-
is whack, and
21 Savage. There you go. That's a perfect example.
For me, I'm having a hard time.
I'm bringing it back. It's very simple.
I'm
21
having
Savage.
a hard time
that's
thinking what I think is whack.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like and I know there's a lot of music that I don't like, But like I'm trying to think what's the wackest music right now.
But see, now you could say to me, you're because you don't like 21 Savage. All right, cool. That's cool.
Because I feel you, and I understand where you're coming from. Like I get it.
If you call yourself hip hop or rapper,
yeah,
because I haven't heard him say he's entertainment.
But I would
he's a rapper.
expect you to say that. How about that?
How about this one?
Since
you're thinking about what's whack, do you like or dislike that there are so many MCs that sound exactly the same? There's so many Baby Futures. There's so many little supping rappers. Do you like that?
Sound alike.
The reason why I ask you is when I grew up with 40 different rappers, there was 40 different fucking sounds. When I had a different attitude in the morning, my attitude, I wanted to wake up and fucking go crazy. I'll put on something that made me go wild and crazy. A rapper. There was a smooth rapper. There was a cool rapper. There was a fucking rapper about bitches. Do you understand what I mean? All different styles. Now, Future came out, 50 rappers behind him. See, it's kind of like watered down a little more now.
And I fucks with
Future. I like Future. I'm not mad at Future. I'm not mad at the originator. I'm talking about the other motherfuckers who say, I can do that too. And put on their pajamas, eat their Kellogg's, and record it in front of their house, their video, and upload it, and they're superstars. You know what I mean?
But it's different because back then
it is different. Do you like that difference? I don't.
I do because of the accessibility that I have at my hands to just change whatever artist or song that I want whenever I want.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the sound of the industry. Like, you know what I like? That me, you, him, and him all sound exactly totally different. You know why that's dope? Because that's fucking all different styles. No one's biting anybody. Everyone sounds different. We can have different moods in different areas. But if we all sounded exactly the motherfucking same, this conversation would be 15 minutes. But I think
the beauty of today is like the fact that we have the power to not have to hear anything we don't want to hear in today's world. You know what I'm saying? Like back then,
but we had that power back then. We could turn off the radio.
But then how would you'd have to go to one CD, and then if you want to go to another CD, you go to another CD, or you I feel like now
I still had the power to turn it off. Is what I'm trying to
say. Like radio is irrelevant in the sense of the point now.
Almost, yeah, I would say so too.
Like we have the power to just listen to whatever we want. So like for me, it's like I said, it's hard for me to say what music I hate because I don't think I've really had to listen to anything that I don't want to listen to.
Right.
Like if I don't like something, I change it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If I had 21 Savage on the shit, I'm changing it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, I know what you're saying.
But how do you get to 21 Savage?
How did I get? I don't know how. The fucking Pandora or whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. Like radio is irrelevant. Like I don't like the fact that radio dictates.
I pay for XM, so I listen to. I'm really on Dr. Bell.
Even that's ballsy to me because I'm like, I don't want to have to listen to what somebody else wants me to listen to.
Like a program director.
Yeah, I'm like, I want to listen to what I want to listen to.
They actually playing the shit that I want to listen to.
Well, because you're talking about those two specific.
Well, yeah, I'm talking about the Shade 405 and Rock the Bells. They play what the fuck I want to listen to.
Yeah,
and
your demographic,
Shade 405 plays.
What you like is like a little bit more contained.
It is, but I listen to Spanish too. I listen to
what's
everything.
hot next
R&B
is not contained because you never really know what's hot next. So anything can come on.
I can't.
So,
you know what?
You know
what turned me off?
On the internet, right?
You know what turned me off with that? It was whack.
You don't like.
I get put onto
it was whack.
Yeah,
that's what turned me off with hearing who's next or who's up in the. Yeah. Yo, I'm listening to that. Like I can't listen to this shit. I can't be in my car and be like, I can't because I don't. Maybe I don't relate.
No, I hear you.
Maybe that's the big thing because I can't relate to what they're talking about.
Right.
Their new hip language too now with the capping. Yo, no cap. What the fuck? Who said and invented no cap that is a lie? How the fuck does no cap mean? Oh, I'm lying. Oh, you lying? No cap.
In a slang
no cap.
version.
How the fuck did that come up? Who made that shit? And who said I'm gonna rock with this fucking
That
word?
would be a good documentary. Who created no cap?
Where
do you think that came from?
I have no idea.
I told you that story, remember?
I imagine it's
because
it was so gaga
no way
story
it's from New York.
What do you mean? Why you look like that?
It was
cap.
Who knows?
I don't care. I'm not from New York.
I'm just saying, but it's like that cap is like the biggest New York thing on earth.
No, you want to know why?
Wearing a cap,
yeah.
But
so it's like
to say a cap is
like, you going bald? He's like, yo, man, no cap. He took his hat off or something.
No. Oh, I mean that. Damn.
No, it didn't go for that.
I said, goddamn.
How does that make sense about lying?
I don't know, because he's trying to lie that he has hair because he has a cap on. No cap. I'm bald.
It's kind of like, what's up my sleeve?
I read the origin of the no cap, and I could not fucking believe the fucking origin of it.
Like the soda,
no,
because no gas.
No.
Oh, wow. You see?
No.
You know what I mean?
Who the fuck said I'm rocking with this word?
That's not it. That's not what I read.
What a turn of events.
And even got the old school niggas talking about no cap. Stop. Yo,
no
OGs don't say no cap.
There's no gas.
No, it's like you're writing in all caps.
I would not give this generation that much credit if they thought about that one.
But no, but they call it no. You're like lying.
So
like
what
no
did
cap.
you look it up?
We looked it up and I read it. I forgot what the fuck it was.
I forgot what
this was. It's just a real crazy. Okay, I got it. There's like some famous writer or something from way back in the day. Something cap. Oh no, I know what it was. This guy calls into a radio station. It was about a radio station, and he was like, his name was like something cap. I forgot what it was, and that's where the no cap started from because of his fucking name. He started saying that on the air, and they caught fire like that. It made sense when I read it, and I was like, that makes a little bit of sense because since he was always lying, he's a liar. They would say no cap. His name was like Michael Cap or something. That's how supposedly that shit started, and that makes sense in this generation to me. I just don't know why.
I just want to say how disappointing that story is.
That was a lot.
Yeah, it's as disappointing. It's as disappointing as these people in the same generation where they want to be called pronouns.
So nobody got shot.
That's how disappointing this is.
What?
You understand?
What the fuck you mean pronouns?
She, he. They don't want.
If they don't want.
You can't say is that a her? Is this a guy? Is that a guy? Is that a girl? No, I'm a she. I don't understand 100% either.
You would think
they do this pronoun thing that you'll never hear me call you a she or a he or no. If I want to say hey girl, that's what I'm gonna fucking say. I don't know what that means. Pronouns. That's so. I promise you, dude. This is.
Listen, I dropped out, so I don't even know what a pronoun is.
High school. I got kids all ages, so that's why I know this. And I'm like, what the fuck do you mean?
What the fuck is a pronoun?
What if you call her it? A pronoun. I know.
That's what that is. She, he. It, well, what else? It's just a she, he? No, right?
I don't know all of them, man.
Pronouns is a thing.
I'm not going to ever use it. I'm never going to do that.
I'm trying.
If you're in my way and I'm like, yo, get the fuck out the way. Not a she. Get the fuck. I'm never going to do that. I'm never going to use that pronoun.
Nah.
But that's what they do nowadays. This whole fucking is too sensitive for me. You can't say shit about nobody because they fucking cry. Everyone wants to try to cancel you. You hit your kids. They call social services on you themselves. Then you get a double ass whooping.
Kids say, yo, I'm gonna call DCF.
And I kick your ass again.
I don't even got kids and I know them 3 letters.
Motherfucker.
That's crazy, man.
Like, this is just a sensitive ass.
Because I hear all the kids talking about I'm going to DCF. That hit me.
Not in our generation, you
got
whooped. Toughest skin in the
I got whooped by the next door neighbor.
Come on. In our generation, if my block,
they said if my son do some fucked up shit on the block,
beat his ass. My mom would beat everybody's ass first, and why? Because she knew we had to go home. She'd beat our ass at home. So she would beat the dudes on the fucking block ass if we were doing something wrong.
She saved the good
and that was legal.
That's how it used to be.
And that was legal.
Yo. Like
the block raised everybody. You know what I'm saying?
I blame our generation fucking up the kids now. Our kids that got kids because they don't know what the fuck they doing with their kids because we didn't teach our kids shit.
Well, my kids are.
You're different. They still growing.
But I understand.
I'm talking about the 22s and there's only a few like Paul's kids. Thank God, bless you. They came out fucking gorgeous. But
the rest are ugly.
But the rest, no. I'm talking about like gorgeous meaning intelligent and they do some shit. But the rest of these kids, god damn it, boy, we done fucked up.
Hey man,
we done fucked up.
I don't know. There was a lot of different.
Because now their kids is growing up and we got grandpa now. Johnny got grandpas, right? He's the only grandpa in here.
Yeah, but don't worry.
Blame 21.
Yeah, 21. God damn it. He's fucking up the youth.
Wow.
21, shut the fuck up and go back to UK.
Vete.
Get your ass up out of this fucking country, alright?
Jesus. But why?
Pack up your shit and get the fuck out.
Kanye says Hitler's the best and everyone's
right?
like,
you cool with that, right? No, fuck this guy.
With that.
Fuck this guy.
Oh, nothing to say?
Yeah, it's hard to put me at a loss for words, but
come over here. I got a pair of cement shoes for you.
Right?
I got your size over here.
That's mad New York of you.
Yo, this kid,
forget about it.
Yeah, but forget about it.
You want to talk about the Italians? Forget it.
Oh man. Oh shit, that's good.
Listen, I ain't gonna kill nobody.
We know.
But if you step to me, I know how to break arms and limbs and shit. Been watching Jackie Chan a lot.
You need to watch some meditation.
Do you go on dating? Do you go on dating sites?
No.
Good man.
Listen, I've been DM'd a handful of times in my past couple years with girls that have reached out to me and asked me if that's really me on certain dating sites.
Right.
I'm not on any dating site. Whoever's using my picture.
Date, do you rather date like?
Yeah, man.
In person, like meet someone in real life is what I'm at.
Yeah, look, man. He's taking it old school. He's a new guy. Like, I'm over here old.
All pause, but I love my dick way too much to just like like guess. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like
put it on the crap
I gotta
table
I gotta do my research and I gotta know what you bow.
Oh,
and
you
I'm
do
like,
homework and shit now.
yeah, man. I'm just that type.
Like,
I've always
bend
been that
over, let me
type
see
of
if you
guy, man.
smell.
Like,
I'm just asking because he's like on his.
nah, I can't do all that Tinder stuff and
No, I don't do Tinder.
No, not Tinder.
Plenty of fish and
I don't do that either. I asked that.
that's all I know. But
No. Facebook got a good dating site.
Facebook isn't that
Facebook dating.
Facebook has a dating site.
Right.
It was news to me too.
No, but your confidence in saying that sounds like you eat.
Well, just because these people are connected to their Facebook shit, so it's, you could be like, all right, it's kind of I'm on a super drought.
Super drizzy, girl.
I don't know. I think the eating ass era is done or is over. I don't know.
I love that.
I think it's a little too much. You know what I mean?
Drizzy.
Here's the thing. This motherfucker,
Sprinkle it.
I'm gonna tell you that when he first started, I know what happened when he first started. He put a picture. This motherfucker loves. For me, everyone smokes weed. But he wants to start with that. No, I don't smoke weed. I smoke a lot of weed.
So you hit him with the
His picture was a pound of weed.
Yeah,
A bag,
I
a
was
pounder
hugging- I was
bag.
hugging and
And I
kissing
said,
the pound of
Eddie, that's gonna like, even if a bitch smokes a little, she's gonna be like, this
So
nigga,
you
that's how he
went
does
full
it.
Miami girl. Like he was like, yo,
See,
Miami
the
girls with the
girls
chill
is
and
too
smoke.
Crazy.
Well, he
Nah,
don't-
they
But
wild.
that's
He wants,
so you
he
put
wants a
bait-
New Yorker chick that lives in Miami. You know what I mean? Like short shorts, Timberland boots.
Yeah.
Like that's what he wants. She gotta have the accent.
These Miami girls.
So then
is-
all you was missing
they
was a
crazy.
pack of Dutch Masters
Something like that.
on the
And-
picture.
I had the word. I
And
should have had
chancletas.
that. And I should have had my Newports rolled up in the sleeve.
In the sleeve. That's too
No,
old
no,
school.
no.
That's 60s.
You lost me there.
Right. That's 60 shit.
Listen.
That's from Greece.
I'm fucking. He's
So
already. This
I told
is
him,
Puerto
yo,
Rock Tale
take
coming out
the
right
fucking picture down and stop leading with, do you smoke weed? Because I smoke a lot of weed. No, nigga, find out her last name first. Maybe go on one fucking date and then bring that
That's
up.
how you clear all that out.
Hold on,
That doesn't work
That's
like
it.
that.
but I've also heard that a lot of these girls on these sites are like,
Fake?
no, they with the program.
Oh, that they get down.
Like
I
they
don't-
don't care about all that. They want to smoke and chill.
Well, not when
Some
he's
do.
looking for a
Some do.
relationship.
Some do, but
Oh, no, you asking for
I'm
something.
trying to.
Do you understand? He puts on there wifey 2 weeks. What do you want to do?
No, I'm trying
You know
to
what
let
I
her
mean?
know.
Like,
You know, y'all
the bitch
smoke
is like,
weed.
I don't know.
If you gonna fuck with me,
You
you
wanna-
know you gonna
you
be
wanna
fucking
be
with
on
this
a-
Mary Jane too.
You go to McDonald's and want to be
Stop,
on a
Eddie.
diet.
Hey,
Everyone smokes. Just keep that in your head.
they don't.
Don't lead
some
with
don't.
that. They all smoke. They don't
Some
fucking
told me
admit
straight
it.
up. I don't like the way it smells.
Weed is that type of drug that everyone can like admit.
All right.
It's not like it's cocaine. Like, yeah, I snort cocaine all fucking day. See how it's a shameful shit? But weed, everyone smokes. The bitch is not gonna admit it, but then when after 2 weeks of talking, you're making her laugh because you're a funny little kid. Then she'll pick a bitch will laugh and you smoke a joint and she'll be like, dude, let me hit that motherfucker.
I try.
But not like,
They don't
yo, I smoke, like, I can't even deal with you unless I smoke a pound. You understand what I'm talking about? She'll be like, I'm out this motherfucker.
She don't
That's a
smoke
little
a pound
stressful.
with me. She don't
She's
smoke
not
a
gonna
pound
smoke
with me.
No, she's never gonna leave. She's never gonna fucking try. That's why I told you to take that off. And what'd you do? He took that shit off. Huh? So I know something.
And nothing.
And now you're in a drought.
Yeah,
It's
so
still
what
in
the
the
fuck?
job. So now that means that
So
so
put the
I
weed back.
eliminated one problem. That means now
Go
you're
back
in
to
the
weed
problem.
pick.
No,
No, it's not gonna work.
I ain't. I'm actually off for that Facebook shit anyway.
It's not gonna work. That shit ain't gonna
I'm
work.
done with that shit.
All right.
I'll meet her in the fucking gas station or some shit.
He doesn't know what
She'll
it is.
fall out the
He
sky.
has
Just about to say,
anxiety.
This is
It's Miami.
if this is your
He has anxiety. That's what the problem is.
if that's what you're hoping to meet a girl.
Yeah, he's hoping to pump gas, and the bitch will be up in there. He meets her, and they
I hope you have an
comment.
SUV to where you have to pump a lot of gas.
Right.
'Cause
Oh yeah, and then just real quick, let me get your number, girl.
Yes.
That's it.
They don't even do that no more. Now they say, let me get your
They call me-
Snapchat.
Are you
They
filling
call
your
me
tank?
Right, they
Eddie
get
the
your
ass.
IG.
Are you filling your tank or are you putting 10 or 20 on there?
Oh, I'm filling my tank.
All right. Because you're not pulling no girl putting 10 or
Do
20.
you think when
Oh,
he
no.
says I'm Eddie the ass eater, that adds points or takes away points?
In today's world,
Yeah. What do you think?
Come on, 21 Savage.
You're Colombian.
Nah, y tú eres colombiano.
I don't think out the
You,
gate.
boy.
I don't think out the gate you should say that.
No.
No,
I
it's
think
like
you should
it's
throw
like
that
the
in as a
second
bonus.
sentence.
Like,
Right.
Yeah,
nah, that comes on like at the end of the night, like when
at
you're
the end of the
drinking.
Well,
And she's like, so what do you like? And you're like, huh? They don't call me Eddie the ass eater for nothing.
so or that's a good one. Or if you're already
Some
into
nice
it, you're already having sex, and now you're eating a pussy, and then you say, "I got a special bonus. Lift the legs up." They call me Eddie.
Oh,
the
I don't
ass
even
eater.
tell them.
I'm just saying though. You smell me? Like the bitch
If
might be.
I'm already eating the
She
pussy,
might be
I'm
intrigued.
automatically going down.
she
there.
might be intrigued. You know what I'm saying?
Like them legs is going up, and she's like, "Whoa, whoa." That's all you hear.
I'm just saying. Are you like? I don't even want to pry you. Are you?
You
You like
married?
ass eating?
You single?
Are you into that? You can't eat everyone's ass.
No, yeah, I was about to say like
You're in a
like you
relationship?
definitely want to know whose ass you're eating.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, man.
Your girls.
Yeah. I'm in a steady relationship.
You call his girl after 2 days.
You can't eat every girl's ass. You're correct.
Would you do this on the first night?
Well, it depends. Is she pretty?
It depends. Yeah, if she pretty.
How about this?
If you
met the girl at the gas station,
it's on.
and she was like, "You was like, yo, what's your number?" She's like, "Fuck my number, let's hang out."
He's in there.
And she went and she'd go straight to your crib, and her legs are straight up.
Easy.
In the first hour you met her,
if it don't got funk, yep.
He's a
That's wild.
No, he does the test.
The outbreak monkey story was based off people like you.
Oh no, he can't. He eats ass. He can't get
I
monkeypox.
already got the core, the
vaccine.
The vaccine,
yeah.
yeah.
That's it. Just eat ass and smoke weed.
The assine?
The assine, yeah. Listen, don't think he doesn't do the test. He wipes the ass and puts it to her nose. If she backs up, then he's out of there. You know what I'm talking about?
If she goes, well,
that's you, boo. That's you.
First of all, I have a strict, just as we're on the topic, because clearly this is your thing, right?
Right, he loves it.
My thing is, I would never do that with my girl unless she's out the shower. Like, there's too many steps to that. You can't just eat random ass.
The shit. Victoria's Secret spray, all that sweat done. That's all good.
What is that?
If you gotta pick a dingleberry or two out, just pick them out.
Man, wow.
Just beep, beep.
You're 22 savage.
Yeah, he is.
I'm the only savage.
He's the savage. Capital
D
D
savage.
Listen, the only saying he got is if you don't eat your girl's ass, somebody else will. And that's the problem here. You understand what I'm talking about?
So eat your girl's ass.
Have you ever,
just for safety's sake.
Have you ever been with a girl that said, no, I don't like that?
I have. And that's
then
why she's not here.
Hey, but how about the ones that said they don't like it, then he does it, and then that bitch want to get married? How about that?
There's a few of those too.
They like it. They don't know they like it because the man before they never had the balls to go down there and do that.
They just fell in love. As soon as it went down to the culito, it was like, ooh.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey, what's going on?
The sound effect that came with it, though.
Yeah. The first thing is, ooh, oh.
And we don't have enough time to talk about the biker chick that came over with two hemorrhoids and stuff.
I did not do that one.
I
didn't do that.
He didn't eat that ass.
I didn't eat that. So it looked like
something else.
It looked like foul cauliflower.
No, come on.
Yeah. Like
he was on keto diet, but he wasn't going for that.
I wasn't going for that.
We just don't need to.
Yeah.
Well, what did you got going on right now so you can promote your shit? Put your IGs out. Put everything
your IGs,
out.
plug your projects.
Everything is at Dashius Clay. My last album was New Religion. I guess the coolest thing that I'm doing right now is just constantly releasing content. So like, be on the lookout for that. Like, I've always been like an artist that doesn't release a lot of content.
Right.
I just do a lot of things. And like lately, I've just been like on a constant content spree of like a lot more things. Like, I'm letting people into a lot more of like what I do. So that's cool. And
don't you have your own company, jewelry company?
My platinum company, which is my clothing. My Red Baron 3s are dropping in January. That's my third sneaker, and then
man, you got sneakers.
There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing, like, but it's to the point that it's like, just stay tuned in, because like I definitely have a lot of cool things coming up.
So how can they stay tuned in to you?
Just at Dashius Clay, everything. YouTube,
Dashius
Clay, iTunes, Dashius Clay, Apple
website,
Music, Dashius Clay, DashiusClay.com.
There you go.
All that, and then also a big shout out to Shadi for putting me on his Goat Farm album.
Yes, sir.
Big shout out to Shadi.
We got a show coming up, so that's gonna be a movie.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to Tev, shout out to y'all, and that's pretty much it, man.
We appreciate you for coming.
I appreciate you guys having me, man. I had a great time as always.
I knew we would. That's why I invited you out here. You said we
just talking shit.
I knew you was a stand-up dude. I told Eddie we're bringing him on. We gonna talk some shit, and I'm glad you came, man.
But no 21 Savage no more.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you a song that you might.
No, send me anything.
I'm gonna send you a song you might like too. It's on the Illmatic album. You might like
yeah. Don't
but besides that,
hold on before you go. What's your favorite Illmatic song?
Oh man, all 10 of them. Fuck, this is the Bible to me, man.
Okay.
I can't pass any other song.
All right, I got you.
But
that album is no skip.
But Represent is a New York State of Mind are probably my two favorite joints on that album.
There's no skip on that one.
I can't.
I just have to know.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But there's a whole lot of skipping in 21
Savage. How cool it was back then. We also had you open up the album, showed you all the producers.
You get to read.
We don't have that anymore. I don't understand why we don't have that.
As much as you love the producer, you don't even have that.
It's easier to do that now. I don't understand why we don't have like a PSD when you click on like the album, like opens up and like shows you the
that would be
cover,
dope.
the
Yeah,
lyrics,
Start
and
it,
all
put
that.
it, do it
do it
on
for
your next
yours.
project.
Okay.
Do it for
Show them
yours.
that you know hip hop or entertainment. You want to be entertainer? We want to be.
No, I want to be. I want to be the 5 elements.
No, that's the new. That's the new
you
cartoon.
Earth, wind,
Dashius Clay is the
water.
5th element. How about that?
You're fire.
You're the 5th element.
And when your elements combine,
That's
You're
it.
fire and he'll be knowledge.
you become hip hop.
I'll be knowledge,
Knowledge.
We'll do the planet thing, Captain Planet
He
guy.
can't wait to do that intro and laugh every time they say knowledge for the
No, I
fifth,
know,
the
hey.
fifth one.
Listen.
Oh man, that's good. Hey, we appreciate
Yo,
you, my
thank
G.
you.
Love
Yes,
the
sir.
OGs, Hannibal Heck, Eddie,
Yeah,
the
this guy.
ass eater, Dashius Clay, man.